everyone, I'm Dr. Richa Singh, infertility and IVF expert from Max Healthcare, Saket and Panchsheel Park, Delhi, and I'm also available in Lucknow on every Saturday at Indus Hospital, Gomti Nagar. So continuing with the series of Urvara, आज हम बात करेंगे IVF से रिलेटेड बहुत सारे डाउट्स और क्वेश्चंस के बारे में जो पेशेंट्स हमसे जानना चाहते हैं. फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट प्रॉब्लम जो पेशेंट्स फेस करते हैं इज द एक्सेप्टेबिलिटी ऑफ IVF ट्रीटमेंट. मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द केसेस में जो पेशेंट्स को IVF बताया जाता है, सो दे आर नॉट एबल टू बिलीव दैट दे आर द कैंडिडेट फॉर IVF, एंड देन दे आस्क अस द क्वेश्चन, क्या IVF हमारे लिए ज़रूरी है या are we the right candidates for IVF? So friends, you should know that any couple where they have tried with their IUIs, they have tried with their medications, but there is no conception, or patients having ovulation disorders like उनको medications दे रहे हैं, उनके eggs नहीं बन रहे हैं, या अगर eggs बन रहे हैं तो rupture नहीं हो रहे हैं, या अगर रप्चर हो रहे हैं सब कुछ सही है उसके बाद भी प्रेगनेंसी नहीं हो रही है. सो ऑल सच केसेस द ओवेरियन रिजर्व इज लो, वेयर द AMH इज पुअर, वेयर द पेशेंट्स हैव अंडरगॉन अ प्रीमेच्योर ओवेरियन फेलियर, और दे आर हैविंग endometriosis in their body, stage 3 and stage 4, or unexplained infertility where everything is normal but still they are not able to conceive, and the duration of this unexplained infertility has gone beyond 3 to 5 years. And of course the tubal blockages, the endometriosis, the uterine factors. So all such patients need IVF as a treatment modality, and not only in females, in males, patients who are having a low sperm count, having a poor motility, having a poor morphology, or all the three factors it together, which we called as oligoasthenoteratozoospermia, suppose oats, these all are the candidates for IVF. Azoospermia, where there is no sperm count in the sample tested. So all such patients are the candidates for IVF. And last but not the least, any genetic disorder in the family अगर run कर रहा है, so any couple wants to bypass that, because अगर आप naturally conceive करोगे, suppose both the couples are carriers, then only 25% chances would be there कि आपको एक healthy baby होगा. Otherwise 25% would be an affected baby and 50% would be a carrier status. So ऐसे cases में suppose sickle cell anemia, thalassemia, Tay-Sachs and muscular dystrophies, and there are many other genetic diseases. In सारे cases में if the couple wants to bypass this and have a healthy child, then yes, IVF is the solution for you all. Next question जो patients पूछते हैं, that how early can we start our treatment, ma'am? Many of them are very eager to start. So for them the advice is that of course the earlier the better it is, but there has to be an optimization of the hormone levels in the body. बहुत बार देखा जाता है E2 high होता है, FSH high होता है, there will not be a good response to the drugs that will be given in IVF. So we need to optimize your estradiol levels, your LH, FSH, all these levels. If you are a hypothyroidism, then your TSH levels have to be around 2.5. If you are a hyperprolactinemia, then of course your prolactin has to be controlled. If you are a diabetic, of course it's very mandatory to switch it over to insulin and get your sugar under normal control. Your HbA1c before beginning an IVF should be at least less than 7. And if you're hypertensive, then of course your BP has to be regulated, because all these are going to have an impact in your pregnancy. And if you're very obese, you have to regulate your weight, because if you regulate your weight, even if you lose 5% of your weight, it is going to help you to increase the response of the drugs which are given to you during the time of ovarian stimulation. And the next question is, बहुत बार patients जब accept नहीं कर पाते हैं तो they ask that ma'am we want to try a little more and we want to delay a little more, or age has some impact on the success rate. So here I would say that if IVF is the treatment, then one should not delay it. Why? Because age has got a very big impact on the success rates of IVF. जैसे ही हम 35 years के beyond जाते हैं, the success rate of IVF decreases. If it is 40 to 50%, less than 35 years of age. Then if we move 35 to 37, it will be somewhere around 30 to 40. If we move from 38 to 40, so the further rate declines to maybe 25 to 30%. And similarly beyond 40, the rate declines drastically. So you have to keep that in mind, that if IVF is a treatment, then you should not delay much. Then patients ask us that, ma'am, जो babies होते हैं IVF के through, are they normal babies or they are having some defects or some problems? So the good news for the couples is that the babies which are born through IVF are absolutely normal, like the natural conception. So you don't have to worry on that, because there is no statistically significant increase in the birth defects. That means आपके उस particular age group के लिए जो natural pregnancy में birth defect का rate होगा, similarly the rate would be there in the IVF pregnancy. And the last question what patients have there in mind, and they're very apprehensive about it, that ma'am, twins होते हैं क्या IVF में? So this is what they ask about. So again, it's a good news that chances of twins in the pregnancy is only 20%. However, 70% chances are of a single pregnancy. This statistics holds true when we are transferring 3 embryos of day 3. So ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि twins ज़्यादा होते हैं या कम होते हैं. It just depends upon how the embryo inside cleaves and how the whole process of division takes place inside, and also on the number of embryos placed inside the uterus. So I hope friends, आज आपको इस वीडियो के थ्रू बहुत इन्फॉर्मेशन मिली होगी. And if you like it, you share it with your friends. And IVF से रिलेटेड आपके और सारे क्वेश्चंस और मिथ्स के बारे में हम नेक्स्ट वीक फिर से बात करेंगे. Till then, have a wonderful day and stay positive.